This is a video about how to be brave enough to film in public. Vlogging is a skill like playing piano, but when you learn how to play the piano, you're behind closed doors with a teacher, whereas when you're learning to vlog, you have to go out in public and you don't have a teacher. It's all on you. It's terrifying. So let me break it down for you in a graph. So, if you're watching this, that means you probably tried vlogging and you've reached about a plateau in your confidence. You are here right now, but you want to be up here. So, in this video, I've broken it down because if you never do anything more than what you've always done, you'll stay exactly the same. Where you are right now, level 1, try level 3. By the time you're level 5, you've got an unrecognizable amount of confidence compared to where you were. And then when you get to level 7, you'll be confident enough to record anywhere, no care about anything or anyone, and you'll be a great vlogger. Level 1 is you pack your stuff and you just get as far away from civilization as possible. You set up your camera and have no worries about being seen whatsoever. There's no people around, there's no one to judge you, which is where the fear comes from. You're not afraid of filming yourself, you're afraid of being seen filming yourself. So level 1 lets you feel like a vlogger with your camera in your face or set up on a tripod, but there are no people around, so there's nothing to be scared of. So now you're a little bit comfortable in front of the camera, go to a city or a busy town and just stay behind the camera and take time lapses or scenic shots. Just get comfortable being looked at a bit more than usual. People are going to walk past and take second looks at you when you're filming the street, or they think you're filming them. People are going to look again. So, this is a good exercise to start. Getting a little bit comfortable with the extra eyes on you. This brings us to level 3, filming in quiet shops. There's still people around, but you can hide yourself behind shelves and in between bookcases as I was. Recording in a quiet part of the store. Kind of easy. You can start getting stable shots for your videos by putting your phone or camera on shelves and in between books. So you can get nicer looking shots, but without the fear of setting a tripod up in front of people, which is a big barrier, I think, especially for me. It was one of my biggest fears going into this. Now by this point I was feeling quite confident for the next step, which I hope you are, or you will when you do this, but if you're not, that's completely okay, because it's difficult and it's scary, and I can completely appreciate that, but it should be hard. Because if it wasn't hard, all the cowards and the people just doing this for money would be easily able to push into this good barrier. But if you're really passionate about it and you want to be good, you should be able to push past this barrier and reap some rewards, which is the goal of this video, and hopefully I can help you push past that barrier. But it's hard because think about what you're doing. You're putting yourself in public and displaying for everyone a skill that you're not good at or not confident with. You're nervous holding this phone or camera in front of your face while everyone's watching you. It's not like playing piano where you're not confident yet, but no one can see. You're not up on stage performing piano or you're not good at it. Whereas if you want to vlog in public, you have to be not good at it to learn to get good at it. So it's completely normal that it feels hard. For number 4, we got in a quiet side street. Still people going about, but it's far easier than on a main road. And this is just the beginning of the hard bits, because I'm still holding it in my hand. I can still whip it out, whip it away really quickly if it gets too scary. But yeah, taking it up a notch now. Level 4 turns up the difficulty quite a bit, but it's good because you should be doing it handheld. Level 4 is handheld vlogging on a quiet street. So you just walk around on a quiet street, and if it gets too scary, just hide the camera, take a breath, reset, recompose yourself, and then re-expose yourself to the fear and the eyes, which hopefully should be less than a busy street. Level 5 is going to be a big shop. Once you've done level 5, you're far above average. A lot of people couldn't do this. I never see anyone doing this. Now here we are on Market Street. Got to be one of the busiest streets in Oxford. Nobody really cares. It's a lot easier once you start than it is when you think about it. Look a bit odd. Oh, and also
This isn't even the hardest part yet. Still gonna get worse.
Before we get to the really hard levels, if you do have any concerns or worries or questions, feel free to comment them. Time for the hard stuff.
Now, Cicero said that you have to let other people worry about what they're gonna say about you. You can't sit around worrying about it yourself. See, for level 6, we're just on a relatively busy side street actually. But the shots are so much better than level 1. It's got that motion, got that atmosphere to the shots. So, although it's terrifying, gotta let other people worry about that. It's all about perception. I could be at home right now not doing anything. And people would say, TJ's a loser, he's at home doing nothing. Or I can be out here. People will say, TJ's a loser, he's outside filming himself. It literally doesn't matter. See, the shots are just so much nicer now. And I'm so over the hump that it doesn't even matter. This is so much nicer than just in the field. So yeah, don't let your fear of being perceived awkwardly and being judged stop you from starting your documentary about yourself. Here we are on Cornmarket Street, Oxford's busiest street, foot traffic wise. And yeah, just get some nice shots. It's just so much more alive, and although it's terrifying, you can't let being scared stop you. It's just embarrassing. Most of these people are tourists. 100% of the people I don't know, so it doesn't even matter. Just step back into the side street for a second, because that's just what you can do. Even if it is terrifying out on the main road, just pick up the tripod and walk back out, and then it's just like nobody knows who you are out here. Like, how much nicer is this for a backdrop? Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. Thank you. So yeah, it's terrifying, but would you rather spend your whole life cowering or spend an hour doing this, get super confident, and then enjoy your life being a vlogger? You have to start somewhere. To tell you the truth, I almost didn't bring my tripod today because it was actually too scary for me. How can I sit here and say or preach about courage when I'm actually hiding from something that I'm afraid of myself? So well, as you've just seen, did level 6 and 7, but I had intended to stop at 5 yesterday. I just woke up and I was like, I can't do that. But the result has been great. So expect a nice rise in quality. I think I'm living by the motto that I wouldn't do anything that I'm not telling everyone else to do. I took it one step further, 2 steps further, in search of doing better, I suppose. So yeah, I hope this inspires somebody, even just one person, to not just get into videos, but anything that you've been afraid of. As soon as you get past that first hump, it gets so much easier. When I set up the tripod and press record, all of the fear went away, because I realised that it doesn't matter. Everyone's too concerned with themselves to be concerned about me. And I hope the method helps a bit, that you should start with level 1 and work your way up to level 7 or level 10 or 20, depending on how scary your thing is. But if you start easy and ease your way up into it, it gets a lot more manageable. So yeah, I hope the method helps, I hope the tips help.